The winter wind of 1946 howled through the streets of Chicago, but inside the Degnan household, all was quiet, or so it seemed. In the early hours of January 7th, a predator climbed a ladder to a first-floor window of 5943 North Kenmore Avenue, reaching into a sanctuary to steal away 6-year-old Suzanne Degnan. What followed was not just a kidnapping, but a descent into a macabre nightmare that would shatter the post-war innocence of an entire nation. As the sun rose, the only thing left in Suzanne's empty bed was a crudely scrawled ransom note, the first clue in a case that would lead investigators to the dark heart of a killer who begged to be stopped. Remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Calendar of Crime. Coming soon to Substack. The discovery of Suzanne's disappearance sent immediate shockwaves through the Edgewater neighborhood. Her father, James Degnan, found the window open and his daughter gone, sparking a frantic search that initially hoped for a simple ransom exchange. However, the reality was far more gruesome. A detective's grim intuition led police to search the local sewers and catch basins. There, piece by piece, the horrific truth emerged as Suzanne's remains were recovered from the dark, cold depths of the city's infrastructure. The brutality of the crime suggested a level of depravity that Chicago had rarely witnessed, turning a missing person case into a hunt for a monster. The investigation quickly linked Suzanne's murder to a series of terrifying crimes attributed to the lipstick killer. Months earlier, Frances Brown had been found murdered in her apartment, with a haunting message scrawled in red lipstick on the wall. "For heaven's sake, catch me before I kill up more. I cannot control myself." The desperation in those words mirrored the calculated cruelty of the Degnan abduction. Police were under immense pressure to find the man behind the lipstick message, as the city lived in a state of constant fear, with parents locking their doors and windows tighter than ever before. The breakthrough came with the arrest of 17-year-old William Aarons, a University of Chicago student caught during a routine burglary. The struggle to apprehend him was legendary, involving a police officer breaking flower pots over his head to subdue him. Soon, investigators claimed to have found a fingerprint match on the Degnan ransom note. Under intense interrogation and the controversial use of truth serum, Aarons eventually confessed to the murders of Suzanne Degnan, Frances Brown, and Josephine Ross. He was sentenced to 3 consecutive life terms, becoming one of the most notorious figures in American criminal history. Despite his confession, the case of William Aarons remained shrouded in controversy. In the decades following his conviction, Aarons recanted his confession, claiming it was coerced through physical abuse and psychological pressure. Legal experts and historians have pointed to inconsistencies in the evidence, in the questionable methods used by the Chicago police. Was Aarons truly the lipstick killer, or was he a convenient scapegoat for a department desperate to solve a high-profile case? Until his death in 2012, Aarons maintained his innocence, leaving the Degnan family's tragedy as a haunting question mark in the annals of crime. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.